Hello guys, welcome to Net Experts. My name is Siddhanshu Kapoor. Today I am going to start third lecture of Microsoft Windows Server 2019 series. In the previous lecture, we learned about introduction of Server 2019. In this lecture, we are going to learn about exploring of Server 2019. Now, let's start the lecture guys. So in this lecture, first we need to understand inbuilt server tools to manage Server 2019. So once you install Server 2019, anywhere, whether you have a physical server or whether you have a virtual server. So wherever you can install Server 2019 server, some by default inbuilt tools are automatically installed in the Server 2019. So I'll showing you all the inbuilt tool first. So this is the inbuilt tools or you can say components of Server 2019, which is automatically installed once you install Server 2019 operating system. So number one is Server Manager. Number second, Windows Admin Center. Number third is Windows Administrative Tools. Number fourth is Event Viewer. Number fifth, Windows PowerShell. Number six, Windows PowerShell ISE. And number seventh is Windows Security. So these are the some basic tools which is automatically installed in Server 2019. So we can see one by one. So start with the Server Manager. The Server Manager is a component, or you can say it's a tool which is automatically installed in Server 2019. With the help of this tool, we can manage, we can say if you want to add services, if you want to remove services, if you want to add some roles, if you want to remove some roles, if you want to add some features, like if you want to add DHCP services or DNS services or AD services. So with the help of Server Manager, we can manage all the servers, all the services, or everything in the Server Manager in the Server 2019. Second, we have a Windows Admin Center. So Windows Admin Center is a web-based tool, which I already told you in the previous lecture also, that Windows Admin Center is a web-based tool. So the Server Manager is an offline tool, but Windows Admin Center is an online tool. So you can access anywhere with the Windows Admin Center tool. With the help of Windows Admin Center, we can manage Server 2019 anywhere in the world over the internet. Now next we have Windows Administrative Tools. If we talk about Windows Administrative Tools, so whatever services you can install, you can manage with the help of Windows Administrative Tools. Like if I install DHCP server or DHCP services, so with the help of Windows Administrative Tools, we can manage DHCP services as well, DNS services as well, AD services as well, like this. Event Viewer, with the help of Event Viewer, it contains all the logs information. Like if you have any error in the in the servers, like if you have any hardware error, application error, software error, so it gives you all the information. What's the error, when error occurs, on which date, which time, it shows you everything. Windows PowerShell is a commandlet. We can say it's a CLI tool through which we can run scripting, or we can go for bulk operations. Like imagine if I want to install, or you can say that if I want to create multiple users, like if I want to create 100 users at one stretch, so we can go for Windows PowerShell. Now another, we have Windows PowerShell ISE. ISE is a scripting tool. If you want to run the scripts, you can use ISE. Then the next we have Windows Security. So in Windows Security, they gives you so many components to secure the Server 2019. So I'm showing you the practical guys. So let's start the practical. Let's see the tools over there. So this is my Windows Server 2019 Data Center Edition image, VM virtual machine. I'm using VMware Workstation 12.12 version, 12 Pro to install Server 2019. You can use 12 also, you can use 14 also. In 12, they're not showing you in the list Server 2019, but it supports 2019. If you want to go for 14 also support 2019. So starts with VMware Workstation 12. So I'm using 12 over there. As I'm showing you, I click on home. So this is a Windows Server, sorry, VMware Workstation 12 Pro I'm using right now. So this is my, I create one virtual machine and install Server 2019 Data Center Edition in it. Now we talk about the inbuilt components or inbuilt tools. Starts with Server Manager. As you can see that if I click on Server Manager, so this is the Server Manager we have. So once I click, they're showing me that Windows Admin Center brings together a new and familiar features, is one browser-based application. So I already told you that we have a Windows Admin Center as well. So in my upcoming lectures, I showing you how we can install and how we can configure Windows Admin Center and how we can manage my servers with Windows Admin Center. So right now I just close this down. I go for, this is the dashboard, you can say that. So this we can add roles and features in Server 2019. If I want to add any services like DHCP, DNS, AD services, so with the help of this option, I'm going to go for that. Add other servers to manage. If you have multiple servers, you can manage with the help of this server manager. We can create a group of servers as well. Like imagine if in my network I have 5 to 6 servers, so I make one group, I add all the servers, and with the help of this server manager, I'm able to manage all those servers as well. Connect this server to a cloud services also. Like if you subscribes in Azure, so in your server 2019, Microsoft Azure services are already installed. As you can see that Microsoft Azure services are already installed in this server. So with the help of this, you can manage your Azure or your cloud services as well. Now after that, we have a local server. Just click on local server, so that gives you all the information about your local server, the server which you are running right now. So my computer name is this, my work group. Right now I'm working with work group. Those who doesn't know work group, don't need to worry about that. In my upcoming lectures, I briefly explain what is work group and what is client, what is domain, and all those stuffs. Now Windows Defender Firewall is on over there, remote management, remote desktop, NIC teaming, my IP address. I don't have any IP address right now. I'm not giving any static IP address right now. I'm using with DHCP server. Operating system is 2019 edition. I'm using hardware is VMware Virtual Platform. So I'm using VMware Virtual Platform. So this is my virtual server. I'm using VMware Workstation. Last installation update, Windows update. I'm still not doing anything right over there. Time zones, right? Time zone is a Pacific time. So I'm using a hyphen -8 Pacific time, US Canada time. You can change the time as well over there. Product ID is not activated, so it's an evaluation server. So it gives me this is a free license, as you can see that. So it's allowing me while it is free. After that, I need to purchase the license. Processor is i5 1.6 gigahertz. Installation RAM is 4 GB and total disk is 60 GB. So like this. This is the overview of my hardware as well as my server. Now just click on all servers. So if you have multiple servers in your network, so you can manage with over there. They're showing you all the servers. Right now they're showing me APIPA. So APIPA means right now I'm not configured the IP address. That's why they're showing me APIPA range over there. But my server is online. So this is the server manager we have. Now next, if you talk about, you go for close this. You can go for start. Over there we have the option Windows Administrative Tools. Over there they're showing you all the by default all the tools which is automatically installed. As you can see that computer management, defragmentation, disk cleanup, event viewer, ISCSI initiator. Okay, all these components are automatically installed in the server. So with the help of admin tools, I'm able to manage all those components. Like now if I'm going to install AD services or DHCP services or DNS services, so once I install those services, they're showing me the components over there. So with the help of this Windows Administrative Tools, I'm manage my DHCP and DNS services as well. So this is the Windows Administrative Tools. Now we have a PowerShell option is there. So this is the PowerShell, the simple PowerShell we have. So it's like a CLI mode tool. If you want to manage your server, if you want to install or remove, or if you want to remove services, if you want to install services, if you want to do anything in the server, so we can use Windows PowerShell as well. So this is the basic Windows PowerShell. We have one scripting PowerShell as well. As you can see that they told you Windows PowerShell ISE. Once you click on this is the Windows PowerShell ISE. So over there we can run the scripts as well. If you want to run the scripts, we can run the scripts as well. Okay, like this we can open the separate Windows PowerShell window as well. So we can create the scripts over there and we can run the scripts as well. If you have a script, if you are a developer, you can use this PowerShell as well. Now the next we have over there is Event Viewer. With the help of Event Viewer, we can manage the logs. If you have any error, if you find any error in the Windows logs, you can see that. If you expand this, we have the application option is there. So if you have any information, any error are there, so they're showing me everything. In setup, as you can see that if I'm running any setup, any application setup, if I have any error, any warnings, they're showing me over there. System events are also there. Now if you go for hardware events as well, so hardware event means if you have any error, any warning, like imagine I attach one hard disk with this server, the hard disk has some issues, they're showing me over there. So it maintains all the logs. Fine. Now the next one we need to go for is Windows Security, the last one. So if I go for Windows Security, so as you can see that I click on start, Over there we have the option Windows Security. Here it is, Windows Security. With the help of Windows Security, I'm able to manage my Windows Defender. You can see that this is the Windows Defender. We can manage Windows Firewall settings. We can manage app and browser settings, and we can manage device security as well. So in my upcoming lecture, you can say that in my upcoming videos, I explain all those stuffs also. Right now they're showing me the blue icon. It means my Windows Defender is not up to date. That's why they're showing me the yellow icon. It means a warning icon. They told me that update your Windows Defender to scan the viruses. Windows Defender is used to scan your system, protect your server from viruses, from unauthorized access, from spyware, malware, like this. Okay. So these are some 6 to 7 basic components which we talk about already. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 components are there, and these are very important components to manage Server 2019. So I hope you understand. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you understand this video. If you have any doubt, anything, please comment me on this video. Thank you for watching, guys.